So you've stumbled upon this video because you wanted to learn some Vampire Volkov. Well, look no further. I'm bringing you a concise yet detailed guide on how to play Volkov. From looking at his stances on how they affect him to his weapons and how to utilize them to the best of your abilities. I've invited a very special guest for this video as I feel like he was well suited for this video. This dude rocks Volkov. If you guys enjoyed these detailed guides, make sure to leave them down in suggestions for other legend guides that I should post, as it would be awesome to get a lot more people involved in these videos. Without further ado, I'll leave the rest to our special guest for today.
Hey everyone, I'm ft.MiniKMarty. Some of you may know me from my friend Crypack stream. I'm a 2200 ELO Volkov main, and I'm here to help teach you how to play him. First, I want to go over the stats. He has low damage, high dex, decent defense, but a little less speed than I personally like playing with. I usually rock the speed stance when playing. Now, this does take away from attack, but with his insanely strong SIGs, I don't find it to be too much of an issue. Despite this though, I would recommend attack stance, as it does make him the most balanced all around. Second, for the SIGs. Volkov has a ton of great signatures. My personal favorite, his side SIG, can be used in two different ways. You can send them backwards or forwards. The forwards version is in my opinion the stronger of the two. It can be used multiple times off stage as you're about to see and can lead to early kills all around. It has a lot of force and spikes downwards, and while the backwards version does have its uses as well, your general go-to option will be to send them forward. His Scythe and SIG does less damage than you might expect, but makes up for it with the high force and how many active frames it has, while still being relatively hard to punish. You can also use it to approach against floaty players, or you can use it as a read to catch a ton of different dodges after endlight or soft sidelight. It can also be used well to get back to stage with the gravity cancel as showcased in the clip. Last but not least for Scythe, we have D-Sig. D-Sig is best used for edge guarding. If you hit an opponent to the wall, you can place a D-Sig on the edge to catch him on the way up. You can also use it as a gravity cancel off stage after a reverse nair or just as a safe edge guard tool against someone trying to get back to stage. It also has a wall version which sends the opponent backwards with a surprising amount of force, and it can be used very well off stage. Overall, Volkov's Scythe is in my opinion one if not the strongest Scythe in the game. Now for Axe. The side SIG is another SIG with two different variants, but this time instead of changing after you hit the opponent, it changes depending on how long you hold it for. The non-charge version is a quick swipe that has decent force and can be hard to react to because of how fast it is. It barely has any end lag and can be difficult to punish on miss, making it a relatively good and safe kill option when in neutral. The charge version is a slash down from above. When on stage, it's a relatively safe move to use depending on your opponent's options. It can be used to string into aerial attacks for good damage buildup, but off stage it's an absolute beast with high force spiking you right down into the kill box. The N-Sig is a two-part SIG that is great as an anti-air and can be used well to kill. It has decent force and the second hitbox can catch people off guard as well as catch a few dodges. It's a relatively fast SIG and keeps you moving throughout the whole thing, and so punishing it can be difficult for the opponent. Sidelight N-Sig on Axe is also one dodge frame, and so can be used as a damage buildup tool and potential kill option. The Axe D-Sig is easily one of the worst SIGs in Volkov's kit, but it has its use as it is one of the highest forced moves. It is great for killing once your opponent has reached red, and despite it being slow and easy to avoid, it can be used as a punish option for when you need to kill. Next for Volkov, I would like to talk about his Scythe. With his 8 dexterity, he stands out as one of the only Scythe legends able to hit a true combo without the use of a wall. With his Scythe, forward nair into jump Sair can be done true, and if you want to go even further, you can hit a weird Sair at the start to get a 3-hit true combo, although this is pretty inconsistent. Endlight nair on Scythe is a pretty popular string as it's 2 dodge frames and hard to react to, meaning that you can do Endlight nair into Sair almost every time. Taking this into consideration, as well as Axe being incredibly strong in this current meta, I do believe Volkov is one of the best legends of the game as of this point.
Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've been provided with enough tips and detail on how to perform with Volkov. As usual, smash that like button if you haven't already, and be sure to stay tuned for more. All links to socials are down in the description below. Let me know what guides you want to see next in the comments below. Most importantly, remember to have a nice day and stay awesome.